Got a fire for your heart. I'm not scared of the dark. You never seen it look so easy. I got a river for your soul, and baby you're a boat. Baby you're the only reason. If I didn't have you, there would be nothing left. The true the shelter can never do my best. If I didn't have you, I couldn't see the sun. You taught me how to be someone. All my life you stood by me. No one else was ever behind me. All these lights couldn't blind me. Your love, nobody can drag me. All my life you stood by me. No one else was ever behind me. All these lights couldn't blind me. Your love, nobody can drag me down. 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 Nobody. I got a fire for your heart. I'm not scared of the dark. You never seen it look so easy. I got a river for your flow, and baby you're a boat. Baby you're the only reason. If I didn't have you, there would be nothing left. I love a girl who can never do her best. If I didn't have you, I couldn't see the sun. You taught me how to be someone. All my life you stood by me. No one else was ever behind me. All these lights couldn't blind me. Your love, nobody can drag me. All my life you stood by me. No one else was ever behind me. All these lights couldn't blind me. Your love, nobody can drag me down. 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 Nobody.
Don't need you nagging me, don't need you asking me. I'ma be where I gotta be. 114 at a D. That's a beast. Okay, well, fuck, shout it. You don't need to know that'll be what it is, though. Stay on your tears, though. Choose, though. Knocking. Ain't nothing acting. Ain't no around here cracking. Stand on your flip, get you a grip. My niggas still flipping bricks. 114, shout it, what it is, I'm saying.
All my life you stood by me. No one else was ever behind me. All these lights couldn't blind me. Your love, nobody can drag me. All my life you stood by me. No one else was ever behind me. All these lights couldn't blind me. Your love, nobody can drag me down. Nobody can drag me down. Nobody can drag me down.
All my life I hustle just to get that pull out. Just stack my chain up and go see the shootout. Get in the kitchen and whip in the world. Get in the kitchen and whip in the world. It's 520.
Whip in the work, chickens and bird, that's all you heard. All on the curb, all on my serve, all on my nerve. Hey, what's gon' do? Some of that wood, that be the crew. I need them flakes, I need that powder, make me a move. Give me some numbers, I like them numbers, I'm coming through. Southside, in other kids with my niggas with who? All I ever told them, all that nigga ever knew. Fucking around with my crew, breaking it down, getting moves. Making that shit, whipping them wrists, looking through wrists. One night the night, she with a mob, she gon' look white, whipping that white, in the night. I'ma get right, she gon' be tight. Why? You be alright, top to the side, uptown, that's why I grind, where I reside.
Just stack my change up, then go see the July. Then in the kitchen, the women to work.
Hey, look, man. We live on a Different Mind Show, man. We live in the building, man. Early edition of the Different Mind Show, man. Early edition of the Different Mind Show, man. We going live, man. As y'all see, DJ Andre Michael is in the building, rapping his Merlin's Turks. My man Rasan is in the building. Manager BYB, manager Big G, man, doing a lot of good things, man. DTLR, man, we in the building, man. They doing a lot of things, man. Y'all know him best for his automatic sold out show. I mean, I'm still on the blend, like you said the blend, which he had UCB. Shout out to my man Rock Mike, because that's the Sandbox homie from Uptown, Rock Creek, and you did Junkyard, RE, and Backyard. And I watched everything you do on Fox 5, so I watched the thing that y'all did with putting the whole band in. You had White Boy on there. You had, of course, Sweet Thing, Big G and Wincy. And also, y'all had Rock Mikey on Fox 5. So for the people that don't know, you tell your people that's position, your position, because you wear so many hats.
Gotcha. Well, let me start by saying it's amazing that my man is blending go-go music. Let's start there. So let me give you and awesome show, Bam. Right. Thank you for having me on the show. So yes, multiple hats. When I walked in the building today, you can see the look on my face. There's a lot going on. I just came back from Philly. Just came back from I have a new mentoring program with DTLR called DTLR Army with Richard Wright High School. So we mentor the kids, tell them about what to do, have them watch and see, and I had them at the corporate office so they could see that whole situation. But the DTLR side is one side, so I'm the promotions director for DTLR, all the stuff you see with that, and then you said backyard manager, new impressions manager, Fats the big fat.
Everything.
Garvey, so many people we're associated with. It's the fam, man. And that's what I'm talking about with the DC synergy and the DC unity. That's one thing that I get angry about. That what I'm saying, there's so many haters and so much crabs in the barrel in this city. I have so many promoters I would love to just put on blast. I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, because that's not you.
Because that's not me.
You, yeah.
I stay in my lane, but people got to stop that. You know what I'm saying? It's. Are we allowed to cuss on here?
Yeah.
It's pretty.
It's a baby show, man. Come on.
It's pretty gay that they do that type of stuff still to this day. Right. When all you got to do is come together and. You come together and we could do stuff. It's called synergy. It's simple. My man Big G's just hit me right quick. G, hey, we live on YouTube. Yeah, I got you on speaker. G, you hit the number up.
I keep calling that phone. They ain't picking that phone up. Tell them get down with that cricket, man.
hey, G, we ain't on the cricket up here.
Uh-oh.
All right, hold on. We gonna plug G up. Big G is in the building, but like I said, while we plugging G up, hold on, we about to plug you up.
Yeah, we plug you up.
He about to call my mother and everything.
So real quick, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to put that out there.
He tried.
That's the highlight right there. Yeah. Bam about to get in trouble. His mother about to get called. So yeah, so G's about to call in a second, man. But it's 240-719-2560.
So he waiting for your call right now.
He gave me 240-719-2560.
Oh, if I did 50.
2560.
Because I got a learning disability. My bad, cuz.
See, that's on him.
It's 2560.
Text that back to me before I can just punch it in.
Got you.
All right.
Because I'm in the Wisdom, I'm in the Sonic, though, man.
Nice.
Hey!
See, how about this? See, y'all, like, you got to get, it's preparation. You got to get ready. We got to show tonight at Aqua.
Right, Aqua tonight, every Friday night live.
No homo. Dudes that they take care of themselves, they be like, oh, them faggy. Nah, we want to live 95, 108 years. How about that?
Keep cranking.
Yeah, man,
and keep cranking.
One of my co-stars just passed away, man.
Damn, rest in peace. Hey, look. My man Big G is on the line. He about to call in for all the audios. We live on Ustream. We live on YouTube. And he about to give y'all the whole work. My man about to give y'all the whole work on Atlanta, the Africa, everything. That's what's up. Yeah,
we got a lot of stuff going on, man. So G, I'm gonna go ahead and retype that 2560. 60.
Y'all stay tuned, man. Big G about to call in, man.
2560. All right, cool.
719, right?
719, yes, sir.
Call
Yep. They waiting for us. I bet. Yeah, so there you go.
Shit.
What's happening, man? What's happening, you guys?
All right, we got you. We on live.
What's going on with the Ghetto Prince, man?
Yeah, man. I mean, for one thing, man, we got your partner right here, and I know what's going on with you. So tell the world how did the whole BYB camp feel about this Africa trip coming up?
Oh, man, basically, man, it's like a dream come true. In November, man, my manager, my partner, my homeboy, my brother, Hassan Fuller, we took a trip now for a week and to Ghana, the capital of Ghana, Accra, and we had an amazing time, man. We was reading about the locals, man. Diallo took us out to the rural areas where his family is, you know what I mean? They made all the food fresh. So we ate fresh kills damn near every day until we went out to the restaurant. But the experience and hospitality and just the knowledge and all of the stuff that we learned about Africa, the independence of Ghana and the whole nine, man.
Right. So I'm talking to a lot of people that moved from DC down to Atlanta, and I mean they just waiting on the BYB to come in tomorrow night, and they really excited. Like I done had my own cousins and people say, look, we in College Park, Georgia. I mean, we just waiting on what Backyard got to bring to Atlanta. So for the people that's listening from Atlanta, what can they expect from you and Backyard tomorrow night?
Oh man, electrifying show, man. We're gonna be at Topless Pizza, man, from 11 to 3 a.m., 3:30 maybe. It depends on the audience and how everything plays out. But you know, for the old school people that love Backyard to move down Atlanta, we gonna sprinkle you, baby. We gonna give you a tap of that old school, tap of that new school, and whatever request is down, hit me with a million requests in my inbox. So we come to play, man. We come to play, perform, man, get a bunch of pictures done, a little video footage, so that make people want to tune in years, man. Just do what Backyard do.
Right. And I've been around the Backyard camp. I consider it my A1 day one day. I mean, we family, man. You know my mom's and everything. So I mean the
I know your whole family, bro.
Yeah, but I mean the transition from Backyard is since you took it over, not took it over, but actually really put your hands in it, and you and Rasan came with the whole ideas for the Backyard. I see the difference, and I seen the leveling up as far as the uniforms or when y'all wear, y'all perform. It's like it's another step to Backyard that we haven't seen since like 94, 90, 95. So how you feel about that, or the progression of the band?
Man, every day I'm blessed to wake up and have a manager like Rasan. So, you know, basically, I say maybe how many years now? 3 years?
Right.
2015.
4 years. We took over the regime, and it was a no-brainer when I called Rasan because I've been trying to get him to be my personal manager for years. So I know his savvy, ability, and how he get at whatever he got to get at, he get it done. You know what I mean? I watched his grind from PGC all the way to running his own company, all the way to doing what he do with the DTLR family. It was like I said, it was a no-brainer. He always has an idea, and we easy to get along with. You know what I mean? We go around a little different sometimes, but mostly, you know what I mean, he just tell me to follow his lead. I ask him when I got a good idea, you know what I mean, to hear me out, listen to me and see what I'm talking about. So it's like a relationship that we can hang out and work too. He gets deals done. He don't settle for less. He wants the best for the band moving forward with our brand. Each year, he has done something different for the band, also not just for my career, but the band, we're playing in better venues. And like you said, man, we putting on beautiful outfits from Mom to Mitch Craft, and we we're doing a bunch of different stuff, man. More to come. We can shoot 2 videos back to back. You know what I mean? Stay tuned for that. We got we dropping two songs. We're gonna do some collabos with a few of the rappers in the city. I don't want to really give it up yet until we get these emails, confirmations, and these contract confirmations when we start finish closing the deals out. But other than that, it's like a match made, man. The brother, he goes hard every day, man.
Right. Yeah, what's crazy is, G, you know, everything you say is just amazing to hear that from, you know, from the standpoint of being a fan of Backyard, being a fan of G, see him,
yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? And then to hear him say that, that's deep, and I'm definitely humbled by that. Reality is, in this business, it's important, like the synergy between people, and just like I just said before, it can't be no hate. See, with him and I, there's no hate in our blood. It's all love. It's love and it's innovation and it's future. So that those beefs and people saying this and saying that, we like, okay, that ain't making no money, ain't making no moves, so we're not even entertaining it. You know what I mean? It's all positivity and, you know, just being in positive and, you know, trusting that God's going to bless us because we do good things for multiple people. You know, just like you said, we can't unleash everything, but we have community outreach things and donation things and stuff we want to do to give back, in addition to some of the stuff we're doing. Partnering with Raheem Devon and his foundation. Just a lot of different things we got going on, mentoring programs and just a lot of stuff. So, I mean, just like I said, sky's the limit. You will see this year is going to be just different because, yes, Backyard, yes, Anwan Glover, yes, Big G is a household name in D.C., but that's great. But I want it to be a household name in Cali and Atlanta and Miami and in the South. And that's the goal. You know what I mean? Just like me and my partner in crime, Miss Glover, who does all the bookings and all that stuff. Oh yeah, we talk all the time.
I talk to her when people want me to call. They say we try to get it back out of the show, so I email Jay Glover. I'm not gonna put her whole name on it, and she always real respected. Well, man, we gonna do it this way. We gonna do it this way.
Y'all from the same. Y'all from the same. Of
yeah,
course
but so it's kind of like family.
It is
but again, when people ask me how do I get back, I'm like, look, son. Backyard is just family to me. It's like family is past the go-go. So when you come at them, you got to come at them business oriented because everything is business. I'm not going to come into it like, gee, I need a favor. It's business.
Gee, you heard that? See, that if everyone had that concept, it would be great. But running into somebody at Wendy's while you in line and you about to order a number 6, talking about so-and-so, the show, and we might be like, cool. These banders will turn around and make a flyer. I'm like, yo, you can't. You didn't book the band. We talked about it. Or in the club at 3 in the morning when I got a Hennessy and Coke, and I'm looking at young ladies
enjoying ourselves.
I'm like, come on, like that's got to be professional. And again, let's take this genre music to the next level. Let's take it more professional. Let's make it a situation where people will respect it. If not, the bigger venues won't let us in like they did before. Right. The bigger venues will put a stigma on go-go to say that 86 people will get shot. Now, the rap shows do that. Yeah. I mean, say that to these out-of-town dudes that come in and, you know what I'm saying, rap about lean and shooting 46 people in the kneecaps. Like, they didn't want to you know what I mean, listen to the songs you just played. It's all about love and stuff like that on our side. We don't
But one thing I like about BYB, G is gonna pay according to the crowd. Like he's not one of them people that just coming in like I'm gonna do my regular. See, he know what to play and where to play. And G, I want to give you props. Me and my girl sit there because you know I got the 4K, and I YouTube him and I watch stuff that I didn't know he done. Like I watched the Hot 97 video, the whole interview was epic. You know what I'm saying? And he put down for the whole city. He said every band.
He ain't leave nobody out. I was impressed. He didn't leave nobody out.
Even when they tried to leave Northeast Groovers out, he said add Northeast Groovers.
Yeah.
To clear it up. And I watched the audition, Joe, when he auditioned for a role, and we got it. Now, G, I want to ask you, is the acting different from performing?
Yeah. Acting is way different from performing, brother. I love it, but it's nothing like getting on a backyard stage. But like learning more as I go on with the acting is tough because I got to know your lines and I got to know my lines. So I don't want people to think they can just come on and be an actor. It's a lot of studying and the whole nine. So this I haven't done theater since school, but I'm in this play called What Your Man Won't Do, and that'll be at the Lincoln Theater March 31st. You got Yanni, Raheem Devon, Grace Amazing,
Right.
Then Steph, Scooby Sister. It's a bunch of my man Cross. It's a bunch of people that we're gonna be putting down a bunch of production, but music is way different from acting, bro. I love that acting stage. You know what I mean? I love it, man. It'll blow your mind on the things you can get accomplished on television.
Now, I don't get to talk to you normal like I used to because I know you've been busy. But I want to, I was listening to your album, The Transformation, the one that you did that was so, I mean, it was so great. Like, I listened to it from front to end, even though with Garvey, even the joint with TT, even though with Raheem Devon. Is that something that you would do again?
I would rather, to be honest with you, I did that project with Bob, Nate Lowe, and those guys because everybody just kept on saying, "G, you got that voice," and let them know, you know what I mean, you could do hip hop too. So I stepped out of my lane and jumped in there and did it, and I made a great album. I think a lot of people to this day, because we ain't even put it and promote it. I'm going to still put it out one day and let people know, like, a lot of people be like, my album is better than a lot of people's albums. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not the one to do that judging or putting myself on the pedestal, but I just want people to hear it and just listen and let me know what they think.
Right. But it was a great, it was a great album. You know, Uptown Swag is my favorite jam. You know what I'm saying? Like I sit there and like my girls, I mean, I talk so highly of you. She always say, well, I've been watching YouTube. Like, she'll just YouTube your name and all the special things and the special appearance you have done for Go-Go. It's a big thing. And one of the interviews we was watching, and I was wondering, do you still want to do that on the politics side? Because I was watching the interview you did with DJ Rico when you said that you really one day want to run for mayor of the city, and I think you would get plenty of votes, and I think you're the front runner up because you care about the city, you know what's going on in the city, you've been around us since we was youngest. I'm talking about the shooters, the Garveys, the BAM 640s, I mean everybody, but you know the city in and out. So is that something you would do in the future?
Right, yeah, my lady years, man, I wouldn't mind running for a council seat. But trying to be the mayor, that's some big shoes to fill. I might pull my little hair, the rest of them I had left around that time. I swear when I pull my hair out, man, because I love what Muriel Bowser is doing right now as a female, just period, as a mayor. She got the crime rate down and she's doing all this stuff in the city and everything with the redistribution and all of that. But being a mayor is kind of tough. Like I said on my man Trayon White, he's doing a magnificent job in Ward 8 there. City Paper just had a big write-up article about him, and I posted him on my page.
Right.
Like, he watched it grow from the bottom. He was a product of Burn. He was a summer school. He was a summer job recipient. He was one of them kids like me that grew up in the city and learned the city and know the city, went to DC public school. So he know what the hood needs. He know what the youth needs. I wouldn't mind running some years down the line and do a council seat in Ward 4 uptown where I'm from.
Right. So,
because my man Jay Cooper passed away, he would have been an excellent council member and one day a mayor.
Dang, rest in peace to him. And that's what one thing I know, like actually being around you almost every day, especially in 1998. Like I sometimes I think like, dang, how this nigga keep going? Cause like the death of your brother, the death of your sister, her birthday was just passed the other day. You know, man, Miss Joy. Yeah, man, that's 640 for life right there. Always staying.
All day. She told me how to ride a bike, everything, but she told me how to fight. She gave me my first pistol, man. So, you know, that's something. That's my sister doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she had to teach you how to fight because her daughter, good God, man, Tiffany was Tiffany was sharper than most niggas. She was whooping niggas. I'm like,
and you know what? And you know all the stuff Shorty been through being locked up juvenile life. She a registered nurse now.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So another thing.
We got it in our blood, man.
When I was watching this page, and I want to shout out my young hitter, your son, Javon, man. He going to college, and I mean, he's going to be a good quarterback one day. Shout out to him,
I'm
man.
saying, you know, Shorty, he's a good kid, man. I just talked to him a little minute ago. He just, man, he's a kid that every parent can ask for, man. I don't have no trouble out with his boy, man. He was a bad little kid when he was little, but then he got out of that, you know what I mean? But he always sports changed him, man. I just want to shout out all his coaches that stuck in there with him and believed in him and let him run that rock, man, and do what he do, man.
Yeah, he's
already gonna bring it to the light, you know?
Yeah, he's very good and do. And another thing I want to get with you, like it's so hard to make it, and what me and DJ Andre Michael do, so hard to put some of these DMV artists on that's coming up, and they be like, "Dang, you came up under G and all that." But people don't know when I came up under you and rappers that came with you, it wasn't easy because G, the type of person, say, "I'm gonna give you one shot. You mess this joint up, that's it. I love you. We still gonna be good. We can still drink or whatever. But if you mess this one shot up, then sellout crowd. I'm gonna get to you."
It's tough, man. It's tough, especially coming from our city, man. It's kind of tough. But like you got Shy Glizzy,
right?
Man, you got Wale, man. You got Light Show. You got Rico Nasty, Lou. You got a bunch of tight artists like Pinky Killer Corn, the ones coming uptown. You got Beast. So the list goes on, man. I don't want to leave nobody out, but like now we got artists that's making a pretty big move out here.
Right.
You know what I mean? For us, with Go-Go, it's kind of tough, but we still got the younger bands coming up, cranking, keeping it alive. You know what I mean? Like with us, we came on the scene and we ain't stopped yet. We ain't take our foot off the gas. I don't believe in brakes or stop signs.
See, and that's why I explain to all the DVRs, I use y'all's story as an inspiration because when Backyard first came out, they played gangster stuff, they do Rototom. But then when I went to jail in 94 and came back in 95, the whole jail cell was talking about Backyard. Like, Backyard just took over. Like, I'm telling people, they've been doing this. Y'all just weren't listening. So when y'all listening, then y'all just feel the music because they had to earn what they earned. You know what I'm saying? Because they was just considered as a Rototom band at first. But the whole Uptown was with them.
Here's the thing. We get stars, you can hear some beats and stuff too, but like, if they ain't come out and hear what we was doing, they really couldn't get it. Well, you know what I mean? Stars was one of the sharpest Congo players in the city. That piece and put it down, but see, we found our own lane.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when we was hitting the roller top, we brought them people out there was coming out to stay outside all day. And we had the corporate people coming in, people working different jobs, but they wanted to hear that crank because we came out with our own sound. And now, if you look at it now, everything I say, they was going to repeat everything I say.
Right.
And how I call out the neighborhood.
And I want to ask you this because me and Ronna had these arguments. She like, sometimes, bam, you got to change when you go in these meetings. You got to do this, you got to do that. So when you and Rashawn go into meetings and y'all talking to the big corporate people, does the attitude change or you still G?
Yeah.
From the block?
The attitude definitely has changed. You know what I mean? A lot of times managers just take those meetings because the artist or the talent is really not savvy enough or know like the knowledge to really shut the fuck up when they supposed to shut up. Listen when you're supposed to listen, speak when you're supposed to speak. So I had the privilege of being in the room with the people, the owners from Patrick Ewing, the Ewing brand. But Son took me in the meeting with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was listening. You know what I mean? I was just trying to take notes and just listen to what he was saying, basically. And then, once we took the pictures, just shaking hands and just let them know that I'm one of them kids that's cool, but at the same time, I'm going to move the product.
And you know what's crazy? A lot of people don't know this, G, and maybe I haven't even shared this with you, but it's a cakewalk for me because just like you said, you know what I'm saying, a lot of artists, they want to, I do this, they want to do that and do this, and they think they know. But with G, we stay in our lane. He does his thing, I do my thing. But when we come together in private situations, we might be having dinner, we might be at Ruth Chris. We do the master plan, and he's as strategic and as corporate minded as somebody with a marketing degree. And it's weird because that means it's innate. He was born with that. He don't got no. See, I went to college. I went to, you know what I'm saying, marketing and stuff like that. So I got that stuff. But the innate, the stuff you're born with, you can't teach that. It just creativity and innovation is stuff that just you either got it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? There's people that their parents want, hey, do marketing because you can get money in it. But if that's not their passion, if they don't got it, but G naturally has the ability to not only create, but forecast what's popping next, as you said, and most importantly, to adjust and adapt to the crowd, adapt to the music, adapt to the culture. Right. And we ain't no spring chickens no more, but guess what? We got another 20, 30 years in us of the youth still following what we do because of the way we move and how strategic we are when we move. Right. Sometimes it's about timing, so that's where we are now, like I said.
I respect Game because it's like people see G and that's G for the while or that's G for that. But to me, that's
around the way.
Big Ham.
Yeah.
Which that's only an uptell what people uptell us say. Like he never changed. Mm-hmm. He never still the person. I can still call him. I can still get advice from him. I can still
go to his
say,
body.
"Oh, I'm going through this." Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I can still walk up to him and we can still talk. That never changed. Mm-hmm. But that's one thing I respect about him. Like he never changed. Do y'all see that in him too?
Oh, definitely. But that's what I'm saying. Okay. So the analogy I always give people is, you remember when I forgot his name, but matter of fact, he's the what's his name that he's with Trump now, but when he was running with the other dude that lost to Obama, remember they did that thing where he was fake cleaning they had him on TV fake cleaning the yeah. Acting like he was volunteering at the thing, right. And then the director called the news and said, no, we told him he couldn't come in here. First of all, he didn't clean shit. He came at the end just for a camera, and it was exposed.
Dang.
The clowns, we was just talking about this. The clowns of the world, the haters of the world, you always get exposed in the long run. You can't never hide it. Now all the people that molested little girls and sexually abused women, they're being exposed. You know, these are the years of being exposed. But guess what?
Right.
When you real, you don't got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You're the same person. You don't change. It's love. And when your heart is right, everything works out. And like I said, that's why we have longevity. That's why he can run for mayor. That's why he needs, how about this? He needs to be on a morning show. I don't care what station. It could be a station in Tahiti. But he needs to be on a morning show. I prefer here in D.C., of course. But because his span from young to old is just that powerful. Mm-hmm. So there's no reason why he shouldn't be on a morning show. Right. Literally. Like, no possible
Well, I
reason.
run into a lot of people that's really upset that G is not on the radio no more. Because they say they used to just love to cook their dinner about 5 o'clock, feed the kids like 5:30, and then listen to G from 6 to 10.
And,
just to support the DC.
And the manager hat comes on. How about this? LeBron James scores a lot of points. He wins championships, right? But he gets that check. He gets that bag. It's a business. Right. Okay? So, with that being said, whatever radio station, we want to do a morning show, contact his manager, make sure the numbers is right, and we are 100% with it. I'm not saying we want 1.8 billion. I'm just saying let's
gotta make it reasonable.
Let's pay people's worth. This is the year of getting paid what you're worth.
And then you're right, bro, because guess what? The whole city was turning that bitch on.
Yep.
Exactly.
All ages, male, female.
We used to be on a block. And people like, let's turn G up. We cooking out, we drinking. Mm-hmm. We on a block. Mm-hmm. But we got that.
Always won.
Yeah, we
I
got that.
I never had a losing.
All right.
I never had a losing season. Never. All the time when them numbers came out, I never lost, bro. I always was number one.
Right. And
I put my 2 weeks in and rolled out because my brand wasn't growing. They didn't let my brand grow. Yeah. And I don't even fault my boss because, like, I don't think she understood. You know what I mean? Because I was trying to tell her, I don't think she understood how huge I am in my city. And I kept trying to tell her, like, boss lady, look, I'm huge. But she tried to do what she could do, but, you know what I mean? She, you know, there's nothing she could do. If they wasn't really trying to let her do what she, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Sometimes it's somebody higher than the next person. But, you know, man, my manager, we made a decision. I called him, and he said, I'm with whatever you with. You know what I mean? I just wanted to show them that 24, not even 24 hours, I had another job.
Yeah.
Right. I just didn't have enough time. When me and my manager, like, put together the schedule and everything that I was doing, I didn't have any time for a radio. I wanted to sit at home, watch my Redskins, you know what I mean, go to the FedEx. So shit, if they were smart, they would have let me be the big G on the move. I would have had my show live and FedEx. Be on the field doing big shit, lead in, go to a Capitals game, go here, just big G on the move. Like my body with some wheels at the bottom. Turn me on 93.9 WKY. If I'm being Gogo, it's your boy Big T. I'm tune in right now. Holler at me and play whatever I play, whatever song you want to hear. Hit me up right now. And I got these tickets to the Verizon Center to see Juice and Fruit. Hey, holler at me. Say what? You know what I'm saying? Anything. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have that enthusiasm, that charisma. You know what I mean? That personality to get it done. And I got that.
Right. And then I said that's the reason I'm on the radio, because you done motivated me so much. But another thing, I'm proud and I'm glad of I'm so happy of your accomplishment, because you do everything that you said you was going to do back in '98 when we was in the trap, and you said, I'm going to get backyard to this, then I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and everything. I mean, of course, when we out there smoking and getting high, you think, you laughing at it, but he did everything he said he was going to do, and he bought Uptown first, but then he bought the city with me. So so the people that don't know, what does Uptown mean to Big G?
Well, what Uptown means everything. No matter what, Uptown always supported me. I don't care if nobody came up to me. You had Rich Boy, 35, you had Bucky Kennedy, you had LW, KDT, 1512, 100, man, 97 first, K1, man, you had, man, Rittenhouse, all the way to Delafield, man, you had 140 Zone, CRT, you had, man. The Uptown is huge, man. And Uptown came out of nothing.
Right.
I mean, you had everybody, all the way, man, all the foods, man, even the ones I don't even want to say.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, they were always supported. Every hood supported heavy. And once Uptown came, then we started sprinkling Southside. Because, I had a lot of different homies on the Southside who loved me. Always Wellington Park, you know what I mean? Then my family now Southwest.
Right.
You know what I mean? When I used to box, my man Gaylord, he was one of the dudes who used to play us all the time. Southwest, East, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They
so
do.
It's like, that was what you think. You know what I mean? Back in the day, they used to come up the black hole and all that to see athletes before Vicky even let us play in the black hole.
Right.
So, Uptown always supported from day one, all the way home. No holding bars. Clifton Street, W Street, the whole Uptown.
Right. I was watching an old video one day. I was watching a video one day and I posted it on my page. Like, they was like, Big G is the only person, or Backyard is the only people that really gave Junkyard a run for their money at the Murray Goes at the Yard for Yard party. And
well, we try to come out and bang heads with anybody we get a chance to rock with, but just being able to step on that magnitude, step on the stage of that magnitude would be you, because that's not possible. It's just a blessing. Because who would think I'd be going in the club having a show like that against my people? It happens.
yeah. And I talked to BU every day, and the one thing he talk about, he definitely talk about that battle. He like, man, son bought it that day. He made me, he said he made me go in the pocket. I really had to you know what I'm saying? Like, G was high stepping on me and everything. I said, but we all laugh about it. But he said, man, he was high stepping on me and everything, man.
Well, that Pops, man. I learned a lot of tricks from him. You know what I mean? But I just do it in my own way. But he's the one that ever did it. And I used to watch him and ride my bike just to see him on Friday night. Before we even got together. So, you know, before Backyard was even created, I used to go see Jeff down 19th and him on my bike. I was going to see No One Younger first. Right there, Dave Cookie, right by DuPont Circle. It's like, and then No One Younger, the lead from Park Road. Go to Dave Cookie on some nights there, fill Dave Cookie first. Then go on Park Road and play.
And now another question is, do you still make the best simulcation in DMV?
You know what? To be honest with you, man, I ain't just made no simulcation.
I was about to say, that's the first I heard about that.
Yeah, they said.
Hey, man, you got to tell them my simulcation.
Yeah, they say he used to throw down, boy.
Hey, I got a question. Hey, Big G.
Yo.
Hey, I was locked up in DC jail back in 07. You came through with the Pizzaholics, and you said some real good words that made me change my life. Do you still like go to the jail and speak on like life and just?
Well, you know, that's another thing. Once the contract was gone with the Pizzaholics, I haven't been in a while. But my brother Wax from Big Wax in 37 that played Rockman on the Transition series with me. Mm-hmm. He go over there all the time. The last place I've been at was over YSC to talk to the youngest like last year. You know what I mean? But like them youngest be still screaming for me to come. Cause like I changed a lot of them kids. Like oh no, I think Shorty was over the jail in '97 probably when you was over there. What's my little brother from over Potomac Gardens that Rock used to be with Shot Lizzy.
Snipe Harambe, Snipe Lizzy.
No, not Snipe Lizzy.
Snipe from
the
Highway.
The skinny one.
Dang, I don't remember.
I'm trying to remember.
His name Glizzy too.
Probably.
Well, it wasn't 30.
Right.
You talking about Ant Glizzy?
Ant Glizzy.
Yeah.
Well, Ant was over there in the same year he was over there. I was talking to him. But the last time my little niece graduated from school.
And you fall?
Big homie ain't never tell me nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Cause like he was like, man, I'm trying to change my life, man. I'm a rap. He was like, I'm trying to rap, dog.
Right.
So he made his little dreams come true too.
Yeah,
right. Hey, you know my favorite part of transition with you? I'm gonna tell you how I watch it. Clean this shit up. Clean this shit up. That's my shit. Rhonda said, how many times you gonna play that? I said, the nigga already dead. He still finishing. Clean this shit up.
I was clean too. I had that suit on Tuesday.
Yeah, I know. And then Fat said, hey, look, Fat said, oh, next time your man pat my man down, make sure he clean because he still had it on him.
Oh, wow.
And I mean, that's a good story. I mean, and then Rhonda said, shit, let's watch more. So we just watching more and more. We all night watching all transitions on YouTube.
That's what's up.
I mean, so that's a good thing. Okay, look, off the record, me and you, Bam 640, Bam, this is what internet people keep asking me, so I'm tired of this. So we gonna end it right now. I know I don't supposed to be asking you this, but you my man, you my nigga, we gonna ask you this. Will you and Rapper ever have a sit down?
To be honest with you, I never had no problem with Rapper. Because the type of guy I am, if you listen to the I-97 video or any other videos or interviews I say, Rapper, that's my competition. He always been my competition since back at WST.
Right.
He's a super talented guy. But see, this is the thing. I've been saying this about them guys for years, but most people won't never give me my props. Now they gonna give me my props because it's like nothing else they can do because I went out, thought out, and did everything I said I was gonna do. I've always been a people person. People love me. See, the thing about Rapper is he has to be true to himself. He gotta stop like reaching out on social media when he got a problem. When I got a problem, I'm gonna come to your show. I'm gonna call you and say, man, I need to talk to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think like only time I ever sit down with that dude, he gotta apologize publicly to Bug and James Funk.
Right.
If he don't do that in front of Bug, and Bug is accepted, then he got a problem. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think like only time I ever sit down with that dude, he gotta apologize publicly to Bug and James Funk. Right.
Right.
If he don't do that in front of Bug, and Bug is accepted, and say that, and I don't have nothing to say to him.
Right. Cause he went
Fuck
on
what he
me.
said-
I
fuck what
mean,
he said about me. Fuck what he said about me. Cause I ain't even worried about that.
right.
I get the work done every day I get up. That ain't a lazy bone in my body. Especially now, I ain't had nothing to drink in like 34 days. I'm super dope straight now, bro.
Oh yeah, you definitely is.
So you know what I mean? I'm on my G brainiac shit right now. So I'm always thinking of a master plan, but he always been, you know what I mean? He always just been Chris, man, rapper. That's just him. You know what I mean? But you know, I ain't never had no problem with the brother, man.
Alright, that's what it is.
Super talented guy. You know what I mean? If he bring that nigga apologize and the fight, then you know what I mean? Then I talk on them, but other than that, you know what I mean? I ain't got nothing to say.
And that was, and I understand you because that was my problem. That was my problem with the whole interview.
But then somebody said you went on him, and then he said, man, why you still going on me? I ain't talk to that dude.
Huh?
I haven't said no words to him.
No, I said this, that he went on me about the same situation because people asked me my opinion. I said he can't call himself the Crank Squad when Bugs is there. And I said I agree with
Man,
G.
he know that.
And I said I agree with, listen, I said I agree with G because if Bugs say something bad to me, I'm going to do nothing but walk across the street so I understand it. Just like me and you had our problem, I ain't going to do nothing but walk across the street. You going to call me one day. I'm not going to cross.
Say whatever you want, man. You done said all kind of stuff in the past.
I'm not going to cross. I'm not going to cross nobody that paid the way for me. Bugs put me on the radio. You put the mic in my hand.
Right, you can say that though.
Right. So that's what it is, man. Rashawn go around the interview Big G hanging out Atlanta tomorrow. Tell them what we doing tonight. Friday Night Raw.
We at the Aqua, baby. Come get wet, sugar.
Go ahead, Rashawn.
No, yeah, we like you said, Aqua tonight.
Sugar
Aqua tonight. It's the best Friday night party in the city, guaranteed. Packed, and then fellas, the ladies look great. Ladies, no homo. The fellas is clean. They popping bottles. No drama. We don't got no drama. Get rid of that stigma. Just get there early for good parking. Of course, in the morning we flying out to Atlanta. We got a show tomorrow night at in Atlanta at Toppings.
Oh man, it's good. On I-20, right there on I-20.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Champ, man. You know what I'm saying? Southeast finest. You know what I'm saying? Compton's finest. And then, you know, we got the Africa trip coming up at the end of the month. And then after that, we got Big G's birthday. And I just made the announcement. But a lot of people don't know this. Y'all
Big G's birthday on a Saturday this year.
It's his real birthday at Echo Stage. But how about this? A lot of people, oh, man, bring this artist. Bring so-and-so from Atlanta. Bring so. Nope, how about this? Big G birthday, I said, G, what do you want? He wanted to bring the original Backyard. So it's going to be the first Backyard reunion. Backyard reunion for it's Lisette. I mean, it's we gonna get it
back
right.
to a back in a long time.
We got Barbara, Lisette, Bruce. God, man, we got Ernie. We bringing all my old members back and do that motherfucker on my day.
You know, I talked to TT and she said she pulled up at the Aqua one day and it was so beautiful to see the band rock out and to see the love that the band showed her. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, oh man, with Big Hook, if I could get that 93 Chronic Breakdown.
Yeah, we gotta get Hook on there.
Woo!
But yeah, we got that.
We bringing everybody back.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. But in addition to that, it's also monumental because, as you know, Big G's shoe sold out in 4.2 seconds last time. He has another shoe coming out, so that's also gonna be the
all
black.
Nah, we ain't gonna tell him the color scheme.
Oh man,
you just gonna have to get them. But forget about the fact that they look great. You know, this is a monumental situation because it's a collector's item. They will sell out. In the future, you will be able to sell these joints for $419.
And you know what I want to say? Shout out to Sean Guapo, because Sean Guapo, he always played true to Big G. He always Widow Johnson there. And he said, I got my Big G's on tonight.
Oh, good.
So, I mean, it's a lot of D&B artists that went out there and got them shoes.
Which is love.
What is love? I mean, I know I can see the look on G face of everybody. And I say I love it because when we get up for Jordans G done got up for Jordans and he done got up for so many shoes that people actually getting up for his shoes. So that was a beautiful thing, man. That's great, man. That was great.
Yeah, G, real quick too. We gotta talk about something with my man Rick from Reaction. Like that's, and I want to put that out there. I'm sorry, but I gotta put this out there.
What?
With us, it's all love.
Right.
If it don't make sense to talk and battle this, like we grown men, like we did a lot of collaborations.
First of all, we ain't even worrying about nobody else, man.
Right. That's the other part.
We love all our go-go family, man, out there, man. We love everybody, man. It ain't nothing. All this, like, my manager here tell you, all the ideas I got Slim, it's gonna put go on them. Not this year, Slim. I'm going at everybody.
Yeah.
The collabos that we get ready to do, we gonna play. And y'all stay tuned, because I got something coming from me and Lil Chris. Man, son, we get ready to cook up something.
Yeah. All love and all synergy and go-go.
No, before you get off, I mean, I'm gonna let Rashawn wrap this up with you, but people don't understand what you do. I mean, it came up from Backyard, then it was Ronnie T, then it was Big Dre, then it was Bam 640, then it was Bro, you have took niggas off the streets and put them on that big stage, and I'm blessed to be one of them.
Wale.
All them dudes, man, like, it's love, man. Like, all my people, we all came up together. Like, I wish that nigga was still when we was still here. You know what I mean? I wish Big Dre, all of them still, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody we ain't got here no more, you know, because it's like, them was my dudes that I know I could just, like, go to just to talk to and say, man, how my day going? You know what I'm saying? And, like, they was with me many nights. And, you know what I mean? They inspired me and pushed me when I ain't want to do it.
Right.
Hey, come on, nigga. You tired, man. Fuck that. Come on, man. I'm like, man, I want to do it, but I'm going to do it tomorrow. Nah, nigga, you want to do it tonight.
Right. Like, I'm gonna let Rashawn wrap this up, but I mean, I just be thinking, man, what if your brother could have seen you down? What if Dog Pound, man, Antonio Calhoun? What if Drake could have seen you? I mean, all the people that grinded with you for the years that's not here. Like, man, China Man from 13th and Park. Like, I think about that. I'm like, damn, so many niggas that was with him.
Johnny Boy, I miss all my homies, man. I miss them dudes, and that's why I say a lot of times, I know they up there watching me, looking down on me, man, protecting me and making sure I'm good, man, and the family. So it's tough down here, you know what I mean? I say I miss them dudes every day.
All right, go ahead and wrap it up.
No, that's all. Just getting ready for Atlanta tomorrow.
You a busy man.
Africa, and Tony Reyes, what's up, boy?
Hey, but real quick though, you gotta let them know. We leave Atlanta and then we go to win.
Right. That's I was gonna say. After Atlanta, me and G got to fly out to Dominican Republic to meet because we got Dominican Republic in July. Backyard, Rare Essence, Listen. Miss Kim, the whole shebang. So we gotta go out there and meet with the folks. That's what I'm saying. Like with RNG Entertainment, people don't know. Like it's not just myself. It's it's myself and G. We the brains. Yes, he's a talent, but he's also the brains too. So we're going out meeting and just doing big things, getting ready for Africa, getting ready for Dominican Republic. We don't stop working. That's why me and G mesh well because we're not lazy. Ain't a lazy. The other day I said something to him. I said, "Hey, I know you got something. We need a promo video." I know you might because he was coming off the road and acting and all that stuff. He's like tired, like nigga, that ain't even in our vocabulary. It don't even make sense. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody want to be a boss. Everybody want to be.
Where I get it from because people like this. Dad, can you ever go get some sleep?
Yeah, you sleep when you die. How about that? Everybody want to be a boss.
When I hang up from y'all, I gotta do a promo video for the night, my nigga.
Yep. So
all right, man, y'all get it out, Big G, man. Hey, look, I know you got something cooking on the action, so we gonna tell everybody to stay tuned in that. If they don't know where to follow you at, tell them how to follow you.
You can follow me at Anwar Glover, ANWANGLOVER. That's the same thing on Instagram and Facebook. You know what I mean, man? Y'all already know. So that RG Entertainment on Instagram. That Backyard Band, BAYCKYARD. Y'all already know the original boys and the bad boys are gone. We don't play around. We love y'all, man. Y'all stay focused out there and wear a condom.
Yes, sir, and ma'am.
All right, that's Big G, man.
All day.
We gonna let Rashawn wrap it up and tell y'all what else going on and what else is DTL. All right, gang. Tonight is on Friday Night Raw, man.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Appreciate you having me, Lee.
All right. Go ahead. So I mean, tell everybody that's. Look, man, you got Tony Reds, Rick hitting you. Hey, Rick, he gonna hit you. I'm trying to.
Yeah, I just text Rick.
Okay.
And about the Rick thing, I was just started talking about that. Like, I've been trying to mesh Reaction in because
Reaction is doing their thing.
Yeah, they doing their thing. But I got to get a backyard
man.
reaction show. We just got to work on the right date, and these venues are still tripping on that stigma. So Rick, if you listen, like we got to work on. We got the same way they was doing at the backyard before I came in. Like they kept putting us, and I had to do that corporate shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We might got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been working on some venues, and I don't know if it's haters, I don't know if it's promoters that. So but we got to get a backyard reaction show. I think that should join a big
rock.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all love. You know what I'm saying with that.
Rock, and also backyard with me hosting, Bam 640 hosting our backyard this Thursday out VA, man. They K2s, right. Man. That thing gonna be off the chain, man. Cool. Also, they got the what? Y'all got the takeover. We not doing Miami this year. They going well. So man, y'all got to take that ride, man. Yes. So man, DJ Andre Mike gonna crank up with some more BYB Aqua tonight. Man, Rasan is good. You don't already know how we turn up and we show out, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Ready? Yes, sir. All right. Go ahead.
Girl, I just went to a major dealership and got ripped off on a luxury car. Ugh.
Well, I just got a great deal on a luxury car at Star Imports in Camp Springs, Maryland. They took their time with me, treated me with respect, and helped me find the perfect car.
Hey, DMV, looking for a unique car buying experience? Tired of high-pressure sales? Good news. At Star Imports, you'll be delighted with our boutique-style car buying experience. We're committed to treating you with the utmost respect, even if you have less than perfect credit. Check out our impressive selection of pre-owned BMWs, Mercedes-Benz, Lexus, Jaguars, and other imports starting at $5,988. For fast online guaranteed credit approvals, go to starimports.com. That's STARRIMPORTS.com. Or call 301-423-8000. Star Imports, home of the boutique-style car buying experience. Located in Camp Springs, Maryland, off exit 7B off the Beltway, next to Red Lobster.
Yo, come on. Hey, Charles, what the fuck are they yelling? Gangsta, hey, come on, hey, turn them up, come on, yeah, come on. Everybody, what the fuck are they yelling? Come on, it's all about reality. Come on, rock me over, Come on! Yeah! Come on! Papa! Say what? Yeah! So, for the girl! Jigga! Give me some jigga! Yo, train the ACC, on the turn fucking with you. Yo, train, yeah, 6 favorite death flow, nigga. Please put us over. Let's swagger. Come on. Hey, I'm ready. Squeeze my diva. Kelly, come on. Hey, say what? Hey, Rock me over there. Like that, you just run it, you gotta solve it. Rock me over there. So, come on. Rock me over there. Come on, outside. Come on. Yeah, it's on the yeah, I'm a girl. Say my man T, so my man good. Also like to take that good sound, nigga. I'm the fucking this star. The niggas on the job, nigga. Yeah, 3,000. Rock me, I'm a damn mama. To your mom, yeah. Don't stop me, yeah. To your mom, yeah. Stop me up. So I just take that poker dice. They coming twice as nice, nigga. It's your food. Rock me over there. And tell me now where y'all from, say what? Then what y'all smoking? Then who that right here? Y'all still behind this year? It's got the Freewood crew. I see that whole Montana. It's got the 46, nigga. We got a hood. For the hood. Take the run. Come on. Yeah. Like you think for a team. I'm from my man Smite. Let's yeah, for the good. This nigga's living careful. Hey, come on, better control. It's better turn it to us. Rock me over there. Take it from the doctor. Focus, get out here. Yeah, the nigga roll. Did he rock? Come out. What's up, ho? They take a nigga like a nigga out the hill. We put some chill. I saw my man Super, little some black. 91, we let a motherfucking dope jam. We get a dope jam. Dope jam. We get a dope jam. So proud. Hey, so proud. Hey, no, come on, no, fuck. 91 times, fun. Niggas is running. To the swing of the backyard. And it's funky, you got to get it. Come on, girls in the middle, hands in the middle. What's on, shake it hard, Peter. Grab on in the middle, swing on the swing concept. You ain't gonna see what the nigga. Come on. Hey, stop the fun. Come on. Hey, 94. Hey, come on. Yeah, 94. Come on. Eva. Are you doing shade? Hey, I don't wanna die. This song is dedicated. I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. My man Tigger, talk to you the mama. You the mama. I don't wanna die. Southwest. I don't wanna die. Hey, hey, come on. Hey, hey. Cause they're rockin' in the police. I put a seat, fuck this whole world now. God, gotta get free. Hey, from a kid, man, I can get free in your pocket. Got to be down by the block. Hey, old man, slow fame, ready to make it. If you fake it, niggas blow me like Vegas is. Come out the wood, the John Wayne way. You fuck the pain, nigga, fuck what your man say. Hey, real niggas still live like it ain't that no more. Niggas can still cross the wall. Hey, you the drama? Shit, you the drama, the tight niggas. My life is an action nigga. New show, hard, hard, pistol, coming to the party, phone, call, better get it. And y'all next trip. Mr. Robbie said he's touching his brain. Come out the block, we play. You the mama. I wanna die. I sponsor one. I don't wanna die. I sponsor. I don't wanna die. I sponsor. And y'all say, I think this is a flow. Say what? Say what? Hey, so Mama, you the mama. What a time. What a time. I don't wanna die.
Appreciate that respect. Big ups to my man, DJ Andre Michael, man. What's up, bruh?
free. Stop faking everybody. What time we'll do tonight? Summer free, baby. And what they got? Like this 21st now. I like the old club. Then come on. We like the old club. I like the old club. We like the old club. I like the old club. I like the old club. Come on. We like the old club. I like the old club. We like the old club. We got I like that old club. 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 I like the old club. We like the old club. We like the old club. I like the old club. We like the old club. The 6th Street nigga. I like the old club. We like the old club. 36 a minute. Like the old club. We like the old club. It's all. LW ringing. What's up, Rick? Come on. What happened, good? Come on. LW nigga. Hey. Rest in peace, the bomb. Oh yeah. Ice cream. LW. West side, baby. Hey, Rick. No time, no see, candy. What we talking about? Welcome back. Welcome back. LW niggas, come on. 6 in there. 6 in there. Where they at? Hey, wait, let's take a ride, wait. Hey, scream. Set. Set. Hey, scream. Go spray. You got the MLK. It's your birthday. Go day spray. It's your birthday. You want that MLK. Let's go spray. It's your birthday. Sexy with you. It's your birthday. Go spray. It's your birthday. I got the MLK, nigga. Let's spray. Go. 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 Go spray. Go. Go. Spray. Go. 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 Hey, spray. Go. 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 Hey, wait. Go. Let's take a ride with it. Hey, spray. Hey, Jay. It's your bro, nigga. Hey, Jay.
for me. Hey, look. They like the ingredients hot.
Yeah.
Man, they drop it hot.
That's right.
Oh, come nigga, man, they spark a lot.
Yeah.
They let it cop it in the parking lot. Hey, oh, started that old cup shit.
Yeah.
Now these niggas wanna hate on the cup beers. It's original cup. Hey, oh, only come to make a buck. Hey, oh, I love the ingredients, man. Love how you put it down and get it right out your hand, man. It got a certain type of flavor. Hey, oh, you know you're my neighbor, nigga. Keep doing what you do. Fuck them haters, brush off your soul is food. We do it like this. Repeat after me. Give it to me now. I like the old cup. I like the old cup.
We like the old cup. We like the old cup.
I like the old cup.
We like the old cup. Come on.
On one thing.
Hey.
Like the old cup.
We like the old cup.
You know, they get their mind on one thing.
Huh? Put up on one thing. Hey, it's a lead with something. Get rid of that ring. Get rid of that cup. We're going to what? Say what we think. Put up on one thing. That just a lead with something. Get rid of that ring. Get rid of that cup. We're going to what? We're going to girl. We're going to hey, we're going to girl. We're going to girl. We're going to girl. We're going to what? We're going to girl. We're going to girl.
Six and that's nigga. West side beat up. West side beat up. God is here. God is here. Hey, Largo. Put it down now. Lady Chris.
Yes.
What's up? Hey, everybody. We're back with a Different Mind show. I'm MC Fran.
This DJ Andre Michael.
Well, who's this guy?
Bam 6'4".
Bam
That's
6'4".
my man Big G said. Shout out my man Big G for calling in such a
Oh,
busy
that was
week,
good.
man. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Good call.
Ladies there.
Shout out to Rasan Fuller coming through.
Yeah, so next time. What date is?
March 1st.
March 1st.
Been
So we'll
getting
see you
these
then. Have fun at your show. But now, in studio, we got Mike D'Angelo.
Hey.
Legendary. How everybody doing?
What's good?
Straight out of Cash Money Records, which everybody knows is my favorite label of all time.
Shout out to the gang.
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously I've been getting lit and excited for this. I'm definitely a little nervous. I don't normally get nervous.
Why you nervous?
Because it's you. I mean, seriously, for real. Like, you definitely are a big inspiration to all of us, and you are now a cultural phenomenon when it comes to DC.
Yes,
So,
love. I appreciate that.
thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Most importantly, man, don't be great, be legendary. L's up to everybody. No such thing as white, black, or whatever. You know, it's one race, and that's human race. So I love everybody sincerely. That's what it is.
And that's what makes you so great and just so, just different from, I would say, the normal people. So for people who have been living under a rock or just don't know, tell everybody about yourself, exactly where you're from, where you grew up, what school you went to, all that good stuff.
Well, I am Mike D'Angelo. I'm from Northeast Washington, D.C.
Hey.
I come from a community called Edgewood.
Edgewood. Right there on Rhode Island, man.
Yeah, so I was raised in a community called Edgewood, up and down from Edgewood to 4th Street. Been all over. I live with a purpose. My purpose is to be legendary.
Representing.
You know, shout out to my brother Malik.
Yeah, shout out, he's doing big things,
you know,
man.
He's doing beautiful things, but he actually come from the same. We come from the same community, so that's love. What else about me? I just love. I love life. I love taking advantage of every second that I have here, and I just want to inspire people. I want to be rich with the people.
So everybody who has a story that wants to inspire others, speaking of the philanthropic essence of our community, which I am grateful to be a part of with you,
Right.
Everybody has that one person that inspired them to be great and do great.
Right.
Who's that for you?
My grandma and my aunt, my mother. I seen these women raised in one household, you know, generations after generations, like all under one roof in a 4-bed apartment. So we was all fed, we had shelter, we had love. These are the people who inspired me, even though, you know, they were dealt certain cards in their life, but they sure knew how to play their deck of cards. You feel me? So I respect the queen and my mother, and my grandmother, and my Aunt Martha. You know, strong women.
That's a beautiful thing to have strong women in your environment and to be able to grow up with them.
Right. Yeah. Straight up.
You had a lot of women in your life. You're the
I got
only
all
boy.
sisters.
Yeah, we can tell.
I got 4 sisters.
4 sisters. That's too many. No, but seriously, it's that's a beautiful thing because you can pass that on to your son and to you know to the kids that you talk to. And I definitely want to get into that because you are speaking to at a lot of the same places that I have, and just in doing that, it changes you as a person.
Right.
So I definitely want you to describe, you know, what that's like and all that type of stuff. But let's definitely talk about Trap House and the things that make you smile like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
Trap House, my thing right there. That's my baby right there.
So what age, growing up in DC, did you feel like music was your calling?
I came up in a household like my grandmother. She was a part of this group gospel group called the Queens of Faith. So I came up in a Christian household. My mother can sing. She was a well-respected singer, and she actually, you know, got married to a guy named Kevin Campbell. Everybody know him as KC. Well-respected producer, well-respected engineer. You know, did records like This Is How We Do It. Co-produced so many records. Worked with a lot of people. As a kid, I saw people like Ruffins and Rich Harrison and all these people coming into my house. You know, regular people. You know, they still was regular people, but, you know, I just always had that bug in me. Of course, being a kid, I feel like every kid at some point goes through a phase where they go through their sports phase. So, you know, basketball was my thing coming up, but I always had music always, like, was the soundtrack of my life. I always needed to listen to music when I was dribbling my basketball or, you know, I always used to rap Nas is like, or, you know, stuff that kept me captivated, but music always played a, you know, heavy position in my life. I just surrendered to it. It was like, you know what, this is my God-given talent. This is what God sent me here with, so it'll be dumb of me to not share it with the world.
True. That's amazing. That's a beautiful thing, and to be able to grow up with, which is our, you know, history, like amazing, legendary people, like that's awesome. To be able to mold you into the person that you are. So, what was your first round of music that you put out there?
When I was younger, you know, shout out to my brother Bolo, my brother Jamil, Swizz, you know, Chevelle, Renata, rest in peace to Jose. These, like I told you, my step pops KC, you know, he was having us put CDs together, JMK, Jamil, Mike, and Kelvin. You know what I'm saying? It's my brothers, and we did my first rap ever was about saying no to drugs. So it was like, you say no to drugs, say no to crack, liquor, alcohol, anything to get you back. Jack in the box, 6 feet under. Like, I still remember, it's crazy. But we was like kids, and we just learned, you know, the game, the music game through KC. Rest in peace, Pops.
So, Trap House. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm from California, so something everybody California love. So yes. So the time that you spent in, you know, Inglewood and Compton and all these different places, like what is that like for people who don't know?
It's coming from like DC and then going over there, and just, you know, first and foremost, my household, like my Uncle Dennis, he would always just, like, he was like always in the West Coast music heavy, like Ice Cube, Ice-T, you know, the list goes on, MC8. So when I first started going there, I felt like I was already home. Ended up running into people, which are now like brothers to me, Pyro Mills, you feel me? That's like one of the big homies out there, good dude right there. Then of course my brother Compton Menace.
Compton Menace.
You know, that's my brother Compton Menace. He saw something in me all the way to DC, you feel me?
Yeah, I mean, definitely if you go out there and you bring the DC swag, like, they're gonna know it.
Yeah. So, and that's one of the beauties of why I campaign like I do about DC, because we can go anywhere in this world and be loved and respected if you represent the culture right, if we represent us right.
Right.
But just being on the West, man, the West is a beautiful place, man. It's a lot of my MHG brothers. Shout out to MHG Blackout. You feel what I'm saying? I got homies there. West Up Mex. You feel me? Mr. Black Bandana just now did the Tupac movie now in the Tupac series. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, I know him as Eastwood. He go by Eastwood and Mr. Black Bandana, but he a legend out there. You feel me? You go over there, you know, you get caught up in the culture real fast. It's like a whole different world.
It's a whole nother life. Yeah. But I appreciate you going out there and representing well for our community, you know. And, you know, California will, envelop you with open arms as long as you are, you know, come out there with your best foot forward.
Shout out to Cali.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Definitely. And definitely, I love what you've been doing, going all these, like your poster right here behind you, you know what I'm saying?
I don't even call it a poster.
Yeah, so this
your
painting
mural,
by the amazing
painting.
Demont.
Shout out to my Pender, man.
I think gonna work right there. No, I'm just going.
And show it.
I gotta show these kids' faces.
Bring it this way,
So let's talk about it.
I gotta show these kids' faces. I told them they was gonna live on forever, so I'm gonna make sure that.
Right.
So obviously we've noticed, you know, you putting on, you know, performances and charity basketball and all these different things. Like the first one that you did obviously got everybody's attention, and I'm so appreciative of that, because being a part of this society, a lot of different charities kind of come to an end.
Right.
And it's a sad thing because it's hard. You know, we obviously know that it's the crab mentality when it comes to music.
Right.
So when people kind of put themselves out there and do something that's humanitarian, you know, for humanity in that way, if people don't respond to it in the way that they want to, they just kind of quit.
Right.
But we can't just quit.
You can't.
Like, there's still people that need help, and even though you stop doing your charity and say that, oh, nobody's, you know, gonna do this and that, you found a way to swag it, so that way it's not just, okay, come over and give us money for charity. It's like, let's have something that's fun and put together.
Let's put in some labor.
It's ingenious, because starting this off as a promoter, before I did all of this, for you to have people come in and kind of throw a small amount of money to perform, do you know what I mean, just to get their name out there, and then that goes to the charity, like, that's ingenious.
Yeah.
So talk about what's, obviously we know, but for other people, what started off that first event?
James Anthony Smith was murdered. Young man right there, over there, close to you, Bam, with the Jordans under him, his hand on his mouth. James Anthony Smith was murdered for a pair of Jordans, the same Michael Jordans right there. I had a good friend of mine, Lante, when I was 15, he was murdered for his pair of Jordans. Feel me? I got this Jordan tattoo logo right here with bullet holes in it. Years and years and years and years later, the same thing happens to James Anthony Smith. I don't know why I had the TV on, because I don't be watching TV like that a whole lot, you feel me? Because I be grinding. But for some reason, while I'm in the studio, I had the TV on. And he showed up on the TV. What happened to him? I still had my phone in my hand too. And when I saw it on the TV, I said, man. But then I look at my phone, go to my Instagram, had a post of him up there. It was just on my timeline. I ran into him twice back to back. And I was like, just seeing it all over the internet, it got to be more than this young king's life then. He's just this kid that the world never knew existed. But now that you hear and he existed, he got killed for a pair of tennis shoes. It meant something to me to stop what I was doing. I haven't recorded a song since he passed away. I felt like God removed me from the studio for right now. And he needs somebody to get a message out And still to this moment right now, this present form right now, I don't know what the message is. I just know he got me moving in a direction where these kids get murdered at for nothing. Jasmine Light, top right, top left. Feel me? Turned her life around. Started going hard with school. Started doing culinary. Living her life. She get hit by a straight bullet right in her head. Because the people that came to do what they came to do didn't educate themselves on the worth of life and the importance of knowing how to shoot. Because everybody's a shooter, everybody's a hitter.
Right.
They got things like the Army for that. I think people forgot. But that's the way of the world that we living in. That's the product of our environment. That's what we come up in. So we was born into it, not sworn into it. Now she gone, though. Steven Slaughter right here. Days before Jasmine Light got hit in the same area. Steven Slaughter was just going to the store. Quick store run. Get hit by a straight bullet. Life disappeared like clear seal. Gone. Bottom right, Amir Brooks. Killed by an off-duty police officer who decided to chase him illegally. That man was a young man. That young king was scared for his life. He was running for his life. Crashed. Boom. Gone. Stormaya, top right. Found her dead in her school. Seed, Southeast. They say that she killed herself. Nah. Come on now. Y'all ain't about to put that on her name. Y'all not about to do that. Who gonna fight for her? A mother that might not have the strength to do it. That's what I'm here for. Jovan. See that that cell phone? His life was not worth a cell phone. Just because he didn't want to let people see his cell phone, they jumped him. Days later, he dies.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Watching this on the news is hard for everybody, especially the families that survived this, and especially this young lady who was found at school, because she's not the first one. That was, like the other gentleman that's not necessarily from here, but that was wrapped up in the
little wrestling bag,
in the mat, and we know that that's obviously not the case. So when we see like the families and stuff on TV, like that's really, really hard. How do you manage to communicate with these families, and in what way?
WWW stands for what? World Wide Web. So many of us get on the internet and use it for whatever, but we don't take advantage of what we can really do. We don't maximize our power. I might not have all the followers in the world on Instagram, but I got some loyal supporters.
The quality.
I want that quality instead of the quantity. I know what this group of people that's been following me and supporting me thus far, through my ups and downs, through my trials and tribulations, a lot of them stuck with me. Why not use my platform or how God blessing me to live my dream, go around the world, make money. I get to live doing what I love to do. Why not spread that to the people that I end up coming across? Let them know what's going on in my backyard, what's going on in my city. So when I put it out into the universe, that's God telling me to do that. Use your Instagram for that. So I'm sorry, you ain't gonna come to my Instagram and see this guy that's signed with MHG Cash Money, splurging with money and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You can get that anywhere on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You're gonna run into that. Same people, same thing. I feel like I'm the news reporter to my people. Just in case you forgot, hey, this was going on.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Right.
I'm just informing my people what's going on. Schools ain't gonna do it. Teachers can't do it. We don't have no powers in them systems. Wanna know why? Because they teaching us something that's not relatable to our present form. The curriculum needs to be updated,
Right.
upgraded, and enhanced, so these kids can understand the importance of the little things that they have left. Back then, things were bad for us, but it wasn't. We didn't have to. We can go out to the movies
Right.
and not worry about
Times are-
somebody being mad, and you feel what I'm saying? You can put it back
Times
there.
are definitely different, and what these kids have to deal with, we obviously didn't necessarily have to deal with. It's a social media driven, viral video type of different day and age, and nobody, people film things but don't want to stop the acts of violence while they're happening, and you know what I mean. It's a sad thing.
I mean, I feel like if I got a son, you feel me? You don't raise your son right, or put love and knowledge into your son might be the person that killed my son.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather try to help you plant the right seed into your kid, so just in case our kids later down in life cross paths with each other.
That's actually a really good way to put it, because all three of you have sons, and you really don't know.
We might have the most perfect relationship, but your son might be friends with my son's enemy.
Mm-hmm.
This game right here, they might not even know that we tight like that, because we don't hang with each other every day. We don't call each other every day.
Exactly, but respect.
But guess what? Guess what our similarities gonna come in? We both gonna be heartbroken
at the situation from them.
Because one person lose their son to the ground, and another one lose their son to the system.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Ain't no winners.
Mm-hmm.
This game was not built for winners. This game is filled with rats, snitches, lies. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's too much.
Yeah.
So we're definitely in, just like you said, everything is pretty much a fake, phony lie, and not too many people are actually really about that life in a good way. So in doing that, do you find, obviously being and living your dream and doing everything that you've ever wanted to do you find that it really is just a facade? None of it really is. I mean, obviously you know what really matters.
I mean,
for all these kids, who want to be like you.
Yeah. When rappers choose to talk about, some of them talking from a place of from actually being in this situation. Some people actually talk about it from being around the situation.
Mm-hmm.
More people choose to put themselves in the doer. I did this, I did that. We claim neighborhoods that we don't got no properties in. We don't own the buildings. We don't own the stores.
Right.
But we're a rapper neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
For the kids, like I said, the household already messed up because it's about survival. We all grow up in survival of the fit type households. But then the school's not teaching. You feel me? And that's only a couple of hours.
Mm-hmm.
So he go to streets.
Mm-hmm.
If I can change what's in the streets, if I can help redirect and put something different in the streets where they're normally going to be at and have to grow up in, we're going to start generating more bosses.
Yes.
We're going to start generating more independent black businesses. More queens going to start settling for actually wanting to go get that higher education instead of settling for Section 8.
Mm-hmm.
Using that as a crutch. You feel me?
Right.
And don't get it twisted. The system use us, so by any means, use the system to your advantage.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing that don't make you no different than anybody that got another situation. But let's aim for the sky because there's no limitations there.
Right.
Us as blacks, we just looking down at the ground. And the only height level that we see is our own height. So guess what? I'm 5'9". I might be around a 7-footer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta. Hey, let me get up there. Let me get some of that here too. If you got some information, if for real, check this out, bro. If you went to college and you go to college and get all that information, you come back to the hood. You can come back to the hood to get personal points. Yeah, I can still go to the hood. Nah, man, I went to the hood. And all my homies that couldn't afford to go to college, I'm going to give them all this college information that I paid for and learn.
So they can know it.
So they can still get into the new world just by a sacrifice. Right? So listen, instead of all of us putting all our money together to go to the club for a few hours and pop bottles, man, let's put all our money together to send a homie to college.
Make sure he's straight.
Hey, bro,
come back.
Don't mess this flip up. Don't mess this money up, bro. We're going to hold this down. By the grace of God, when you come back with that information, we're going to dissect it and go this way, go that way.
That's what's up.
We all going to get it back together and then do this to the next home. Send him off somewhere.
The next generation.
Keep it going, you feel me? Let's get this money.
We need more of that. We need to build this beautiful community that we have, and starting from the most integral, like important part of children's lives, and that's what you're doing. Like, because they might need a grown man to look up to, or whatever, in any sort of facet, like big brother, father, uncle, whatever. Right. So we're grateful and thankful for that. And if you ever need me or Bam or Andre to help you with anything,
that's the homie, man.
That's why I'm saying I didn't want to. I'm just saying. But I was looking at it, I was saying, man, this dude's story is so fucking amazing. I gotta get in to talk about it on our show because I mean, he talked about it. But they edited the interview to probably like no more than 7 or 10 minutes. I'm like, he really gotta.
Who edited what?
No, I'm talking about once he do his video. I mean, when you on the radio. I mean, not on the radio, but when you on like Fox 5, they edited. He had so much to say, and I know he had so much to say because. We definitely. This is not the first time. This is not the first time that he's been on a Different Mind show. So I know how deep he get, and I know how much he care about the community. So that's why. And every time I reach out, he always like, "There's no problem. Let's get it done."
Tell you, where my mind at, all I'm thinking about is schools and jails.
Right, and you can tell music ain't on your mind right now.
It ain't. It's like it's on my mind because it's in me, but I'm not moving in a direction to the studio.
Right.
Like when I'm moving to like, man, this going on over here, this going over there. So when Bam hit me, I wasn't even, a few people, to be honest with you, a few people hit me up to do an interview.
That's respect.
The only interview I'm doing is this one right here.
Respect.
That's respect.
Thank you.
That gave me like the chills.
Appreciate
that. I ain't been doing no interviews. I ain't been writing no music because when I go into the studio, I'm still thinking about them tools so much. I can't even vibe with the beat. It's just not.
Yeah. And I know I'm close to Pamela Brooks, my son, so I remember the pain that she went through. And then after that, she lost her mother. So I mean, like basically all she got is Tion FGM. Shout out to all them.
Hey, Tion.
Tion doing this thing.
He's dope.
So we're going to get in the break and bring Rugged and Pam, but we're going to play my number one song from Mike Angelo. He debuted on the Different Mind show like a year ago, and it's still popping. And shout out to your Titan Award Breakout Artist of the Year.
Congratulations on that.
I mean, I was there.
I know we were hiding in the shadows.
You tore the stage up.
We were hiding in the shadows, but thank you. Hopefully you'll stick around, but thank you so much because obviously, I've been excited about this for a lot of years. So this is a beautiful thing, and you inspire me and everybody else. So thanks.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You inspire me too.
Yeah, we be right back, man. We're going to have Rugged join the panel. Major promoter who's been trying to get in touch with you, trying to bring the same thing you doing with the community and all that stuff. So we're going to bring it along with interview. Also, your freestyle request.
Oh,
we're going to get that on there.
Talk to the people.
Yeah, so we're going to play the Trap House Joe. We be right back. This is Different Mind Show on Boxway.com. We live on YouTube, live on YouTube, man. Call the number right here if you trying to holler at Mike Angelo, ask some questions, or give him grace what he been doing. Let's go.
240-719-2560.
240-719.
I used to sleep in the trap house. I used to sleep in the trap house. I used to sleep in the trap house. All on the floor with the strap out. I I did my time, now I'm back out. Shopping cause I wanted that house. And now, so now, so now, so now, so now, so now, so now, I used to sleep in the trap house. I used to sleep in the trap house. I used to sleep in the trap house. All on the floor with the strap out. I did my time, now I'm back out. Shopping cause I wanted that house. And now, so now, so now, so now, so now, so now, so now, I used to sleep in the trap house. I fuck a bitch and she tap out. I fuck a bitch and she black out. Ballin' like I'm Jerry Stackhouse. Finesse when I dress, I be flat out. My shirt off, my dress, hang my tat out. Got girls everywhere like a frouse. You try me, then I pull it, get out. I be in the kitchen cooking, whipping like a whoopin'. Out the window, I be looking on the rods like a Muslim. Had to get in front of mine, yeah. Had to get in front of Ply, yeah. Someone to the blind, yeah. When I cranked out my car, yeah. Polly knocking at my door, counting money on the floor. Say you wanna go to war, get the chopper out the door. Had no money in my pocket. Remember I was living poor. All these hundreds in my pocket. Dead bodies like the mall. I used to sleep in the trap house. I used to sleep in the trap house. I used to sleep in the trap house. All on the floor with the strap out. I did my time, now I'm back out. Shopping cause I wanted that house. And now, so now, so now, so now, so now, so now, so now, I used to sleep in the trap house. I used to sleep in the trap house. I used to sleep in the trap house. All on the floor with the strap out. I did my time, now I'm back out. Shopping cause I wanted that house. And now, so now, so now, so now, so now, so now, so now, I used to sleep in the trap house. Dice in my hand, throwing crap out. Gambling, I threw a stack out. I got the power, no blackout, yeah. Cameras everywhere. Don't try to steal, you don't wanna go that route. Cause I grab a Louisville slugger and do you like Barry when I pull a bat out, yeah. I got all the clientele. Fiends blowing up my cell, yeah. Catching plays in the film, yeah. But you working for the scale, yeah. I got money in the shoebox. I got shooters on the rooftop. Birthday on Tupac. Hammer on me like a toolbox. Flip it to a 4, yeah. Flip it 4 to an 8, yeah. Raise the blade on the plate, yeah. Scrape, 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 yeah. When you in this, how you do it? I feel great, 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 yeah. Teach you how to trap, thank me later. Drake, 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 yeah. I used to sleep in the trap house. I used to sleep in the trap house. I used to sleep in the trap house. All on the floor with the strap out. I did my time, now I'm back out. Shopping cause I wanted that house. And now, so now, so now, so now, so now, so now, so now, I used to sleep in the trap house. I used to sleep in the trap house. I used to sleep in the trap house. All on the floor with the strap out. I did my time, now I'm back out. Shopping cause I wanted that house. And now, so now, so now, so now, so now, so now, so now,
in the trap, the trap, the trap, the trap.
Surface on this beat. Cold world. Real shit, this shit lit, this shit lit. I just wanna get lit, I just wanna get lit. Pop some shit with my good man, pop some shit with these chicks and get lit. I just wanna get lit, I just wanna get lit. Pop some shit with these chicks. Pull up, tell them niggas come through. 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 She might dance on it, tell that girl dance on it. She might dance on it, tell my girls dance on it. Shit, this shit lit, this shit lit. I just wanna get lit, I just wanna get lit. Pop some shit with my good man, pop some shit with these chicks and get lit. I just wanna get lit, I just wanna get lit. Pop some shit with these chicks. I'm like, pull up, tell them niggas come through. 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 She might dance on it. Tell that girl dance on it. She might dance on it. Tell that girl dance on it. Lay low, boys up. See, that's what I had to do. Had some writer's block. Had to fall back from a couple U's. Switch the moves. Get a title. Pull on long life's obstacles. Stretch the twos. Roll them tips up when I pull up next to you. Extra smooth while you hoes on the beef shit. We smoking vegetables. Taking edibles. Is these niggas with y'all, man? Who know these dudes? Is these niggas with y'all, man? Who know these dudes? Real shit, this shit lit, this shit lit. I just wanna get lit, I just wanna get lit. Pop some shit with my girl and pop some shit with these chicks and get lit. I just wanna get lit, I just wanna get lit. Pop some shit with these chicks. Pull up, tell them niggas come through. Pull up, tell them niggas come through. Pull up, tell them niggas come through. Pull up, tell them niggas come through.
All bands, all the time.
Hey, look, man. This is so. I want to wrap this up, man. This is so remarkable. I'm gonna say what I say, and I'm gonna get off the panel. And then we're gonna talk to my man Ruck. He late, but you know. That's what you do in your business, man. But nah, my man Ruck, it's crazy because Ruck hit me and say, you know what, we need to get Mike Angelo on the show. I'm like, shit, that's easy. Yeah. All we gotta do is set him up, set the booking. So the joint we doing in April, we definitely gonna try
He's
that.
the only one that was asking
Try
for
to get you on
Mike Angelo?
show. No, you was. I'm talking about on the business type of shit.
Everybody beat the block, all my fans.
Yeah, so
they put you on.
So, bro, tell them, tell them what you do with all the shows you got going on, not only with me, but and what shows you trying to. Ideas, leak a little something out. What you want, how you wanted to bring Mike Angelo in, because you actually been following this movement, what he been doing in the community. So this is perfect time.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, basically for this community and the DMV area, you know what I'm saying? Right. To get on that, I feel that's for us hip hop artists. You got to be something unique, different. Right. Because it's so hard in this area for one, because it's politically driven. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, and for order for hip hop artists to even, it's not like we're in Atlanta where it's record companies on every block where you can just walk around, you know, hit up there or you know hit other record stations. But you gotta be unique in this area. Have something different for people to.
It's all
to
about
catch
the
on.
originality.
Yeah. It's not gonna be easy in this area. You gotta market yourself. You gotta invest in yourself as artists.
Yeah, you gotta figure out how to just play the city. Playing DC, DMV is it's an art to it. It's different. And it's so small that you have to put yourself in a position to do good business, perfect business, efficient business every time. Because the minute that you play around, the word gonna get out. Yes. You feel me? And that's what makes it hard here. So, you know, shout out to everything that you doing.
Well, I mean, we did shows at Pure. We know me and Bam did a couple shows. I've been doing hip hop shows in this area for a long time, trying to work with all the artists if I can. And, you know, sometimes they got to realize the basis of what you got to do to put on a show. Yeah. You know, a lot of times they just want to come out, perform. But they don't know the backdrops you got to do with the club owner, sound security, everything you got to put in to promote a show, to get you established.
It's a lot.
Yeah. So they look at that and be like, oh, he ain't doing that. So, okay, I just keep doing it. Whichever artist I can find that want to work and want to establish themselves, come on, get on some shows and get yourself known. Right. You know? So I've been following your movement, and you know, like I've been managing my artists Beat the Block for the last few years. Straight up. They've been doing their thing. So you know, they've been mentioning you, and Lil D been telling me, "Ruck, let's get with Mike D'Angelo, see if we can get him to host a couple of our shows." Right. Straight. I was like, well, we can try to make something happen, and then Bam came in the picture.
I like that's my man. That's a phone call away.
Bam, see if we can get him host up a couple of our shows,
Bam,
because
Bam,
he's
that's
moving
the
out
homie.
here.
Bam, that's my homie. Like I don't care where I was at in the world. I'm gonna stop and make sure I make this pit stop every time.
That's right.
Even he was in New York, he said, I gotta go to New York today, but guess what? I'm gonna do the different vibe show, then I go out to New York. So I mean, everything's on love.
Now, I got this plug with you, Angelo. We gonna try to put you on.
Let's politic and put it together.
I can be.
Politic,
Andre and I can also be.
Oh yeah,
oh no, you already know.
Every time I get a fly done, what I say, man.
We got to put the Andre Michael emoji on there.
What I say every time. So I got
It's a boys club, everybody. They don't want to put my brand on the flyer, but you know what? It's all good.
No, you are. You hosting.
It's all good. Hosting what?
The one we gonna put together with Mike D'Angelo.
Yeah, I better be. No, I'm just
you are.
I'm just kidding.
We got one Winterfest, right?
Winterfest, and then we got the
24th next Saturday.
This month, and then we got the 31st with the day party, and then we gonna bring the Mike Angelo at try to bring him at Manor, so everybody can come out. I mean, it's all in love. So I mean, we working, but we ain't been saying. I mean, we been grinding a little bit. I mean, everybody
put it together.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just the amount of like the force of this? Like if we actually put on something amazing, like it's just gonna be a dope turnout.
Yeah. But then another thing with Mike Angelo, he been doing this thing for so long, and you have to be like real careful, like how you approach somebody. Like I could approach Big G doing all types of stuff, but I'm saying that's my homie. But I want to come at him as a business type of person. I don't want to come at him as us when we used to be on the block because everything got to be for the kids, the light bill. And put the food on the table.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
What you're saying.
Yeah, so it can't be. It got to be a business partner. You can't. Oh, you can't do this because you my homie. Yeah. And that's the same thing Rasan was saying. That Bam, you never come at us like that. I come at it as a business deal. Okay, we gonna pay this. We gonna pay whatever you know. Pay. I don't want no discounts or no homie discounts because at the end of the day, you still got to feed your kids. I don't care how many movies this man in movies and doing everything, but it still is the normal price before we could come at you. Correct. Now that I got a partner like with Ruck, like we doing things not only here, like Winchester, West Virginia, taking stuff out there. So I mean,
straight up.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. You know, try to branch it off and bring it to the area where I'm at now. So I live out in Winchester now, Virginia.
Straight up.
So you know, it's a hump, but you know, it's a lot of people in that area that's very, very humble and very love the music. You know what I'm saying? They love hip hop and go-go. Yeah. So to bring it out that way is more of a grind, but at the same time, it's something that I love to do and want to do because it's not that many people doing it out that way. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's tapping into a whole nother market. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I look at. Right. So we can keep it out there, do shows out there, man. I got a nice little venue out there in West Virginia that I'm trying to bring along. A couple of spots in Manassas, Winchester, and all up and down the I-81 corridor. Well, we're doing it.
Can I just say Virginia needs that desperately, and they want it badly to actually have people come out there and do an amazing show because Virginia gets left out of the mix a lot. Yep. So the potential to make money in Manassas or Culpeper or Winchester or anything is great. And then you also have to put together a performance that people from up here will come down.
But a lot of people want to see Mike Angelo and Interstate Snake on the same show. Yeah. And I'm close with both of those people. Okay. So I mean, I'm just saying. So it's a lot of things in the works. Just like Rasan was just saying, we put so many shows together, but when we put them out there, it's so many promoters that's like watching and willing to take that away and put the jump on you. So you can't let so much out. You got to do everything behind the scenes and the business oriented.
That's also why you stay within your spider web of somebody that you've known a long time, and it's not like it's not a fragile thing. You know what I mean? Where okay, we're going to work together. You have these connections in this. You known each other, so no other promoter is going to matter.
But that's why it's a team effort. Like before, like Mike Angelo, I didn't know nothing about him. I didn't know nothing about the music. To DJ Andre Michael started playing, I'm like, man, this nigga tight as shit. And then you say, he on a DC Cypher with your cousin. Happy birthday to cousin Suge. King Suge is his birthday today. He out Cancun. So, and we got him on the day party. So he just said, man, Suge said, man, you gotta really listen to this nigga like that. So we did the Cypher, John, and we watched the Cypher, John. I say, oh yeah, man, we got to get him on the show. I could get in crate with him, like know what he doing, but in the simple fact, you don't want to be a bandwagon type of dude. You want to get him on because he hot. I wish I could have got him when you would start listening to him, and then you know what I'm saying when you reach out. That's why it's a team effort. Like the people that I don't know, DJ Andre Mike might know. The people that I don't know, you might know. So that's why I said it's a team effort because there's a lot of people doing their things. The people you working with, the girls you working with, what's their name? Pretty Girl Gang or the girls you working with? The 3 girls.
Which ones?
They got the mixtape coming out. It's 3 of them.
From up 3 the Hard Way.
Yeah.
Up 3 the Hard Way from up Edgewood.
Not them, the other girls. What they call Pretty? Pretty Girl Gang.
Pretty Gang.
Yeah, Pretty Girl Gang that you had on a couple of your shows. And shout out to what you've been doing. And I said one thing. Because I had never met nobody on his level that actually done a whole show and gave the whole bag to the victim's mother. And that was real. I mean, you can't get no, you're not going to get no real than that.
It's a beautiful thing. You touched all of our hearts. We only have so much time, and we definitely want to hear you speak to the people. Really quick, though, let's talk about what's next from you. We know that you're right now on your musical hiatus. As the fangirl in me, what's it like to be on Cash Money Records?
It's a beautiful situation, despite how the media try to play and portray what's going on. These are people that's black, entrepreneurs, knowledgeable of the game, the same game that I plan on dominating and building a way for my family and my homies. So the OGs is family, it's family oriented. Families take care of families, and everybody's family. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no friends. You feel me?
How is it like that with working with Birdman? Because actually, we don't see what you see, and also we don't see what the media be trying to portray, because the media, that's a bad motherfucker. They can try to bash you down, but just the first time you were saying how great he was, how a good mentor was, how it's great to be beyond that. So what do we don't know about Birdman that you know?
He died for family. He's a family man. He's a provider of not only his family. He put his homies in position to take care of their families.
Right.
He put himself in positions to put his friends in position so they can take care of their families. Everybody move as a unit. Everybody is equal.
Right.
You feel me? These are the same traits that he had to see in my brother Compton Menace.
Right.
Because without Compton Menace, I wouldn't been in that position to, meet Stunner. I was just traveling the world, going to...
Right, Compton Menace guy got some dope-ass music, too.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, too.
Yeah, Menace, straight up. So, just when I met Stunner, it was more so like, damn, I feel like I know you my whole life. Feel me?
Right.
It's too much. I love it. I love it. You'll always be baby to me. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna give mad respect from the last time he was on the show, because he was like, you didn't even want me to play your song at first. He was like, play my man Derez Deshawn. And I want to give a big shout out to him, because he's been doing a lot of big stuff since I played this music.
Straight up.
And definitely a lot of people don't know about him.
The Hardaway record that you hear, that everybody going crazy for, that he went in with, we was in the studio. We was in L.A. There was so much going on with celebrities out there. Celebrities, you feel what I'm saying, out there ass. But we was in Paramount Studios. Him and London on the track. They was in that room working.
Getting it in, that's what's up.
And I was watching my homie work, and he was focused. I go in the room, in the booth, I go right in his ear, I say, bruh, this record gonna be the one.
That's what's up.
Seeing how y'all vibed and how you recorded it, he went in, it wasn't nothing written, he just went in and it is what it is, you feel me?
That's what's up.
So now it's like, what the record's doing today, everybody getting it now because it's blowing up, and when you blowing up and you under the microscope, people gravitate to you for whatever their reasons are. But I was honored and blessed to see it at the beginning stage and see him push it. See my dog go from 64,000 followers to all the way 200,000, and the power of the people, staying with it. You feel what I'm saying? He stuck with that record and he pushed it. And he won with it now. So he deserves every blessing that he getting right now from God, because he stayed the course and he stayed focused. Yeah.
That's what's up. Definitely.
That's what you have to do. So we have to end at 9:30?
All right, Rug, tell me what you got going on and what the people can expect.
Yeah.
What you think in the future.
Well, basically, we just bringing out some stuff. We got a party going on, Presidential Crank with the Re-Up Band. and Black Royal family next Saturday, the 17th, President's Weekend, out in Manassas, Twin Lake. We're bringing out the bands that's not getting as much spin as the bigger bands right now. That's what my focus is on right now. The bands that's not getting that much spin with the Backyards, the Red Acids, the playing down the Fast Eddies every weekend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what my focus is on go-go right now. I go to pay to see their bands. You know what I'm saying? Just for being a fan.
I just feel like go-go bands, they say a lot of them, you hear a lot of them that say, hey man, we can take this global, we can take this national. You can only take it national if you get up off your ass and go national. Go to these places and take the band and don't be afraid to be the band.
That's right.
Go to places like Vegas. Go to places like places like Kentucky. Go to places like Kansas. Go.
West Virginia. I'm trying to get them out there.
Out
there.
But just go. But it ain't gonna happen overnight. You gotta orbit a couple times.
Right.
Build relationships. By that 4th, 5th time,
they're gonna be used.
You know what's so crazy? The little bands won't do it, but the big bands don't do it. And Rashawn tell you, Big G and him got off their ass. They took them. First of all, they Googled all the clubs out of Atlanta. They found one spot and they got on a plane and they had a business meeting. They went to Africa and took a business. He just said he about to go to the Dominican Republic to do a meeting just to set up out there. The best bands have to do what the big bands doing. They big and he's still getting off his ass, just like he said, taking that flight and trying to get to these clubs and trying to present, look, this is what I got.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
It's all about the footwork.
I see a little bands doing. Black Passion does it. They got
Black Passion doing it.
They're going out of town, Raleigh, North Carolina, different places.
North Carolina is popular.
You know, if that would transpire in the go-go and everybody would just come together, I think it could continue. You know what I'm saying, and grow. But you know, I just want to bring the crank and the music to different venues, different spots, different areas, instead of having to always come to D.C. and Maryland, always have to come down the road to see a go-go show.
Right.
That's the thing. And that's what I'm looking to do.
Straight up.
But we got the 17th, I got some flyers here. You know what I'm saying? You can go on my line, my website at ruckaruckent.com. Check all my Facebook, my Twitter, ruckaruckents on Facebook, Instagram. I'm bringing out a new clothing line this year. It's going to be called Ruckswear. That's going to get a new logo and a new logo for my Rucka Ruck Entertainment. It's all about branding myself and keeping my brand going. I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm continue to do it because it's something I love to do first.
Right.
Business is always going to take care of itself if you love to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So
you're setting the precedent. You know,
I'm trying my best.
It's our time. You know what I mean? Even from those the outsider here, who's not from the DMV, I have learned to embrace and be enamored by the culture and everything about it. And I didn't leave and go back to, go to LA because I can't just leave. Like, you can't just, it's an ongoing process. It's not going to be overnight. And we are a generation that has worked really hard out here. So now it's time to kind of obviously show the younger generation as OGs, what they're capable of now, because it's a whole other generation, and let's groom them.
Right.
And let's set them up for success. So, powerful show today.
Yeah, powerful show. So we're going to take some people. But first of all, I got to hear Mike Angelo request this beat, freestyle. We about to go
into it.
We about to go in, but man, like next week, man.
Yeah.
An exclusive right here.
Yeah, we'll close out and then have him freestyle. Yeah. So next week?
Next week, man, we're going to have another show. We're going to let y'all know on Wednesday. I can't let the bag out because we...
No. It's a secret.
I mean, people be stealing, though, man.
Stealing what?
So you got to stay up on your... I mean...
Each and every Friday. It's 9 o'clock. Each and every Friday from 9 to 11.
Yeah, this was the special because G had it. He still couldn't make it, but...
Shout
out
called in.
Who? Yeah, he called in. Oh, no, he called in and gave it to the real. He gave it to you real. And then I wish Mike Angelo, because he was the one people who shouted him out, him and the Shy Glizzies and the people that's bringing the city up as on some DMB music stuff, not only go-go, but...
We got him.
Shout out to Glizzy. Glizzy, boy, you killed that red carpet at the Grammys, too. Good God. I can't even hate on him.
He doing it.
Thank you very much for, you know, all the callers and listeners and the fans of the show. Each and every Friday from 9 to 11, we are right here doing it for the culture. D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, worldwide. I'm MC Fran.
DJ Andre Michael.
And that's Bam.
640.
We're going to leave. Thank you for coming, gentlemen. We appreciate it so much, right?
We're going to take some pics after he do this freestyle, and then we're going to get out of here. You know Ron got the blues show in the morning. So y'all wake up. All y'all that like that blue shit, you slick church sock wearing.
Oh my God. So, are you ready, Mike?
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Rest in peace. Yeah, I swear on everything, the game's dirty. Where I'm from, God, be quick to call your name early. That's why I'm riding with a Mac and I ain't talking Bernie. Stephen Curry in that clip, I hold that thing sturdy. These young boys, they got dreams of being Wayne Purdy. Put the heat to your chest, the Wayne Wade jersey. And they all just trying to ball James Worthy. Yeah, they all about they dope. Pillsbury, where I'm from, they like to switch it up. They like to ride around in more than one car. Baby mamas with no baby father, so they hold it down with more than one job. Police looking at us while we on the corner, they be staring at us dumb hard. Oh shit, now they hopping out and everybody running from the gun squad. Nah, they ain't post on these bitches. You see the things that I seen from these fences and these churches. Young niggas, they ridiculous. They all got a treacherous scheme, they dream different. Dead bodies, dope needles, fiend switches, baseball, Cy Young, scene pitches, street sweepers, broad daylight, you seen witches, knock your face off. John Travolta and Cage Liquidus. I come from the bottom, I come from the scum, I come from the gutter, I love the smell of the slum. I come from a place where you hustle for every crumb, and the shooters on every corner got more text than a thumb. I come from a place where you walk, boy, you better as fast as you can. You hear the sounds of a gun. Murders in broad day because what he talked from his tongue. Now his mama screaming and crying, look what they did to my son. Damn, that's the way it go in the district. My city is dying. I won't be another statistic. Pray for my city. You can lose your life in an instant. Heart of a lion, live like a giant. Know I existed. Don't you listen to the media, they offer you lies. You know that White House is all in disguise. See me and all of my guys, we like our chicken, mumbo sauce on the side with a half and half. Extra salt on the fries. My heart got a lot of honor in it. Riding in a Honda Civic, everything bulletproof. You thought I had Obama in it. Window down, chopper out. You thought I had Osama in it. Had to come back to the district. Know that I've been gone a minute. Mike is back. I am my city, perfect group. I'm the eye of my city. If you never been, then hop up in, take a ride through my city. Murder rate rising every day. Bullets fly in my city. They cry in my city. It is sounds of the crime in my city. Crime in my city, homicide you gon' find in my city. If you see what happened, keep it like a mime in my city. You not from here, stop acting like you reside in my city. Pride in my city, so sincere with describing my city. The district.